Hey everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to add another video in the Aoe4 Playbook series that I've been doing. And today I want to teach you guys how to defend a tower rush. Now, obviously there's a bunch of topics in this series that I wanted to get to, and just to reassure you guys, I'm trying to get to as many things as possible, so if you have anything in particular, I'm trying to get to that. Yeah. But with that being said, also make sure that you comment, you like, subscribe, because any little thing helps me continue to make these videos, continue to make, best content that I can make. So yeah, I appreciate that as well. If you guys could, well, you guys want to help me out, I appreciate that. Alright, with that being said, let's just jump right into the video. And the first thing that you want to do, if you're up, or if you think you're going to be tower rushed, is number one, identify if you're up against a tower rushing civ. Now that is Japan, Italy, Mongols, Ottomans, for example. And then if you are up against a tower rushing civ, you want to be scouting your opponent. And you want to scout your opponent ideally as fast as possible. And this game is a little bit special because I'm playing Zushi. So I don't even need to go on the gold, but if you're playing like French, for example, you're getting tower rushed, scout your opponent immediately. Do like straight to his base, scout this way, and just put two people on gold really fast. Like rally two people to gold immediately, and then if you see a bow axe, you can rally more people to gold, and if you don't see a bow axe, you can just keep the two. So unfortunately, I can't show you guys that stage of the game. Like I can't show you guys that stage of the game in this game because I'm playing Zushi and I don't need to mine for the gold. The idea is put people on gold early, get enough gold to age up, scout your opponent, and then react to what he's doing, right? In this case, my opponent's going Spearman. I kind of abused the tax system, so I didn't need to go for the gold, but I knew that he was tower rushing me. I did scout it. It doesn't show it, but I did scout it. Alright, so we're going a little bit fast here, but once you've hit the age up, the next thing you want to be doing is sending a lot of people to wood and to like keep like 4 to 5 to 6 people on food. I have a little bit more on food because of the IO, but keep like 4, 5, 6 on food while you age up and send most to wood. And I'm gonna swap people to wood here. Well, and this is kind of what you want to be doing. You want to be keeping like a minimum amount on food and swapping most to wood. And the reason is that you want to build a ultra range ASAP. The reason you want to build an ultra range ASAP is so that you can get back on another gold. And I haven't really addressed it, but if they're tower rushing you, if they have more than 3, 5 spearmen, let's say they have more than 3 spearmen, just allow them to get the tower. You don't want to fight this, especially if it's far back. If he's respecting your space, just allow him to get the tower. If his tower is like right beside your TC, okay, you can bone it. But the point is that most of the time, it's okay just to allow your opponent to build the tower beside your base. It's fine. I'm going to show you how to deal with that right now. So again, age up, build an arch range when you can afford it. And again, this is so that we can get back on the gold. You can actually see my spawn is pretty bad. Like, if you're getting tower rushed, this is not a good spawn, right? Like, this is the classic, like, oh, this spawn really sucks. 2 golds right beside each other, a gold behind that, a gold behind that, and deer, and bull. That's a bad spawn to get tower rush, right? But, again, go 1 archer, send 5 villagers to a gold mine. Now, I'm sending quite a lot of villagers because I'm playing Zushi and I want to go pro scouts. I recommend doing the same with French, doing the same with any civ that needs a lot of gold. Like Ottomans, if you're getting Tower Rush, you probably don't send 5 gold. But again, you're probably not getting Tower Rush as Ottomans, right? So if you plan on mining a decent bit of gold, if you plan on getting pro scouts in particular, send 5 to gold, build a tower, it's worth it. And you can send your units, your ultras, your Zuganu, to his side of the map at this point, and your scout should already be in his base, seeing that age-up timing. And this way, I can pressure his base and also see if he decides to go stables. Alright, once you built the tower, once you built the gold mine, once you're mining a bit of gold, I also recommend going for a box as well. The normal response to, you know, building an archer range, going out on the map, trying to pressure your opponent is stable. You can see that my opponent has gone stable here as well. I scout that at some point. But generally, it's not bad to go Spearman here. It helps you get deer if you're going pro scouts. It helps you protect your Zuganu, your ultras. It's not that costly, and it's very, very helpful to make it more difficult for your opponent to really take map control. Alright, so again, build a archer range, build a Barak, go for your second gold. And at this point, like, yes, the tower is annoying because you can see a lot of what we're doing. But besides that, you don't really care that he has the tower here, right? I have the deer in the back of my base, so I can just pro scout these deer first. That's what you're gonna see here. One thing you want to do when someone's tower rushing you, and especially if you're playing a very aggressive civ, like Zushi for example, like French, is try to pressure them as much as possible. And the reason is that it's good is because your opponent, you know, they went for that investment into the tower. They went for that investment into 3 spearmen. That's currently not really doing all that much, right? And you can see that without the 3 spearmen, I actually have an army value advantage. So he's struggling a little bit to defend here. And I don't even have that many units. At the same time, he can't attack my gold because I have that outpost. And I'm now starting to pro scout. Again, I can't pro scout this side of the map, but it's okay because I can pro scout one of my deer, and I can even start to pro scout his side of the map. Or if I haven't taken down this tower yet. So I have quite a bit of option. So just continue producing, like, especially if you're going pro scout civ, and especially if you're up against tower rush, making a lot of units is usually the best option because, number one, if they want a fast castle behind this, they've already slowed themselves down by a tower. And number two, if they, again, if they want a fast castle, then you get to take all your deer back, right? And if they want to attack you, then you're already going pro scout most of the time with most civs, right? And if you're not going pro scout, let's say you're playing a different civ, right? Ottomans, for example. Naturally coming to my head, maybe Malians. At some point, you're gonna have more units than they will because they invested into a tower that's not doing anything, right? So it really comes down to the fact that this tower is just not doing anything. Like, yes, it's denying some resources, but really, it's just, the only thing is the walking distance from the villagers to this gold mine is the biggest economic issue. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm now going for the deer. And you can see that I'm just kind of like ahead in this game. I've got the pro scouts, I've got a better eco now. My army value is similar, it's actually ahead, considering the spearmen, right? So at this stage of the game, we've successfully defended the tower rush. You know, we're winning the game, really, and it might seem like, you know, well, I'm teaching you how to defend a tower rush. but you haven't actually like defended it. You've just ignored it in the entire game, and that's correct. I've ignored it the entire game, but also that's really how you defend a tower rush, to be honest. I ignore tower rushes quite a bit these days. Like, even if you're on Gorge and the gold is in the middle, is right in front of your base, you can still kind of ignore it, you know what I mean? You can go to the gold at the top of the map. The deer sometimes spawns behind your base, very similar to this kind of game, you know? You have a lot of options when it comes to just, like, going to a different gold. And you can see that in the fact that I went to a gold in the middle of the map, because all my golds are almost covered by this tower. I'm gonna speed up the game a little bit because, yeah, I want to show this. So once you kind of know what's going on, like you know your opponent's playing Feudal Age, you know your opponent's going Fast Castle, right? Respond to what they're doing. I just responded to my opponent playing Feudal Age. I took a decent fight, and then you can go for the outpost. So the idea would be if he's fast castling, attack him while he's trying to fast castle, delay him as much as possible, and then you can deal with the outpost. Once you've hopefully successfully done that, right? Because you want to slow him down as much as possible before you regain control of your own area, I guess, right? Because you don't need control of this area, right? You do this, you do want to take care of this outpost, you just do it when there's essentially nothing else to do. There's no way to slow down your opponent any more than you already have. Or you're comfortable with where you are, right? And I'm comfortable that I can take care of this really quick, and then I can push him again. Because I just killed a massive army he had. So the idea is don't go out of your way to take care of the tower. Try to pressure your opponent as much as possible because the tower slows him down as well. That's the key thing I want you guys to take away from this video, is that in building a tower slows him down as well. It's not just slowing you down. It might feel like it, but it actually slows him down further. It slows him down more than it slows you down if you do what I did this game and you just ignore tower completely. You can see that I'm way ahead in this game, right? Not much has happened in this game. We have relatively the same destroy value, except I have triple the army. I'm now the same age as him. I'm in his base. I'm gonna kill some villagers. So you can see that, like, this is just a good situation to be in. That's because I didn't overreact to the tower. I didn't panic. I just played the game how I normally would. Pro scout, mass army, aggressive. And I just walked towards that other gold mine. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you took away a few things. Again, I want to stress, if they're tower rushing you, ignore it. Play aggressive, because they'll slow down by it. So with that guys, I'm gonna be off, and I wish you guys all the best, and everybody.